If you feel lost right now, let me tell you something important before anything else. There is nothing wrong with you. Feeling lost doesn't mean you're weak, broken, or behind in life. It means you're aware enough to realize that the direction you're going in doesn't feel right anymore. And that awareness, even though it's uncomfortable and confusing, is actually the beginning of growth. Most people never feel lost because they never stop to question their life. They follow routines they didn't choose, goals they didn't set, and paths that were handed to them by others. So if you feel lost, it doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're waking up. Right now, your mind might feel noisy, heavy, and full of unanswered questions. You might be asking yourself what you're doing with your life, whether you're wasting time, whether you're making the right choices, or whether you're capable of becoming more than who you are today. And when you don't find immediate answers, that uncertainty can feel overwhelming. But here's the truth. Clarity doesn't come before action. It comes because of action. You don't find yourself by thinking harder. You find yourself by moving, trying, failing, adjusting, and trying again. Feeling lost is not a signal to stop. It's a signal to explore. Why feeling lost is more common than you think. Nobody prepares you for the moments when motivation fades, when goals stop making sense, and when the future feels blurry. Social media makes it worse because it shows you highlights of other people's lives while hiding their confusion, doubt, and struggle. You see people who seem confident, successful, and certain, and you wonder why you don't feel the same way. But almost everyone you admire has felt lost at some point. They just didn't quit in that phase. Feeling lost often happens when you outgrow an old version of yourself. The habits, dreams, and routines that once worked no longer fit who you're becoming. And that gap between who you were and who you're becoming feels uncomfortable. It feels empty. It feels confusing. But that space is not a dead end. It's a transition. Stop waiting for a perfect plan. One of the biggest mistakes people make when they feel lost is waiting for a perfect passion or a clear breakthrough moment that suddenly explains everything. Life doesn't work like that. You don't need to know your entire future. You just need to know your next small step. Trying to figure out everything at once creates paralysis. It keeps you stuck in your head, overthinking every possibility and doubting every choice. Instead, focus on momentum, not perfection. Direction comes from movement. Confidence comes from evidence, and evidence only comes from doing something, even when you're unsure. Rebuild yourself through simple daily actions. When you feel lost, your life often lacks structure. Days blend together, motivation drops, and discipline disappears. That's why rebuilding structure is one of the most powerful things you can do. Start with basics. Wake up at a consistent time, move your body even for 10 minutes, eat better than yesterday, read a few pages, write your thoughts down. These actions might seem small, but they send a powerful signal to your brain. I am in control. You don't fix a lost mind by chasing big goals. You fix it by winning small days consistently. Discipline creates stability. Stability creates clarity, and clarity creates confidence. You are not late. You are early in awareness. Many people feel lost because they believe they are behind in life. They compare their timeline to others and assume they've missed their chance. But there is no universal timeline for success, happiness, or purpose. Life is not a race. It's a process. Some people figure things out early and struggle later. Others struggle early and build something meaningful later. What matters is not when you start, but whether you keep moving forward. Being lost at 20, 25, or even 40 doesn't mean you failed. It means you're still searching for alignment, and that's a sign of intelligence, not weakness. Stop letting fear make decisions for you. When you feel lost, fear often takes control. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of choosing wrong. So instead of choosing, you avoid. But avoidance doesn't protect you, it traps you. Every path in life involves risk. Staying stuck is also a risk. It's just one that slowly drains your potential. Courage doesn't mean being fearless. It means moving forward even when fear is present. The people who build meaningful lives are not the ones who never feel lost. They're the ones who refuse to let that feeling stop them. Your purpose is built, not found. Purpose is not something hidden that you suddenly discover one day. It's something you build through commitment, effort, and contribution. You find purpose by helping, creating, learning, and improving. You build meaning by showing up even when motivation is low. Stop asking, "What is my purpose?" Start asking, "What can I work on today that moves me forward?" Purpose grows through action. Reduce the noise, listen to yourself. If you feel lost, chances are your mind is overloaded. Too much information, too many opinions, too many comparisons. Take breaks from constant input. Limit social media. Spend time alone. Go for walks without headphones. Write without editing. Let your thoughts surface without judgment. Clarity often arrives in silence. When you reduce noise, you start hearing your own voice again, not the expectations of others, not the pressure of society, but what actually matters to you. You don't need confidence, you need commitment. Waiting to feel confident before acting is a trap. Confidence is not a prerequisite, it's a byproduct. Commit to showing up, commit to learning, commit to consistency. Confidence will follow naturally. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you rebuild trust with yourself, and self-trust is the foundation of confidence. Final message. If you feel lost right now, don't rush to escape the feeling. Listen to it, learn from it, use it. This phase is not here to break you, it's here to redirect you. You are not behind, you are not failing, you are becoming. Take one step today, then another tomorrow. Momentum will do the rest. And one day, you'll look back at this moment, the confusion, the doubt, the uncertainty, and realize it was the moment your life quietly started to change.